Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here to work on Project 100. We're going to do, I'm looking for my little recipe card here that I keep everything. So I'm up to 34 paper and embellishment kits that are ready. I need another 16 for October 22nd. We are October 1st today. So I need to pick up the pace. I think I'm just going to do 3 today. At least it'll bring me up to, 36. And then I'll have 1 paper kit for next week to do a page for my YouTube channel. And then next week, I'll try to do the rest. So I'll have 14 left to do. And I'll try to do everything in that week. And then I'll have 2 weeks to do the rest of the stuff that I want to do. One thing I think I forgot to put on here, I forgot to put enamel dots. I want to put enamel dots in each one of these page kits because it's something that I put on basically every layout. So I wanted to make sure I put that on there. I'm going to keep this close because I'm going to tick off the pages that I do, but I've already prepped the 3 pages I'm going to do today. And what I mean by prepped is I went and I got the file folders with my digital prints so that I could just hit the ground running and get those 3 page kits going. Now, if you find that I'm losing my voice and you kind of notice that I've had to stop the recording quite a few times because even though I edit it, there's still kind of like a little skip. It's because I'm filming so many videos right now that I'm losing my voice. So I want to apologize for that. I'm drinking all kinds of water, but that happens. So I'm going to get the arrows right away. And the reason I'm losing my voice is because I'm filming 31 videos for Scrapathon, which, by the way, it started today. So I've already released the first video. And let me see here. Do I want to put owls or do I want to put butterflies? Those are my 2 obsessions right now. Butterflies and owls. And I just did a page and it had owls on it. So I'm going to do butterflies. So I'm filming 30 videos right now, 31 videos. I'm just about halfway done. So a few more days and I'll have it pretty much done. But I'm also filming videos for my Patreon, like my patrons. So I'm filming those too. So I'm doing a whole lot of filming and a whole lot of talking. So that's why I'm kind of losing my voice. And you know what? I think I'm going to put on here butterflies. I'm going to put smaller butterflies. And I'm going to put blue. I've been obsessed with those, so I've been using them quite a bit. And I tend to do that when something's new. I just want to use it all the time. As you can tell, I have none of the littler butterflies. So I'll probably need some pretty quickly. So I'll do this one. I guess I do have smaller butterflies here, but I don't have a lot of the light ones. Yeah, because these are the larger ones on this one, medium and small. I just have 1 left of the lighter ones. So that's why I need to print some more. I'll get another larger butterfly here. And I'll get maybe one of the big ones. And I'll get the larger one. Now, the reason I'm so excited for this page is I'll show you an embellishment that almost every time I go through these that I say, oh, I forgot to get some labels. So I better go get some labels, and I'll tell you about why I'm so excited after. But I know if I don't do it now, I'm going to forget, and I'm going to get at the crop, and I'm going to be like, I have no labels. What the French toast. So let's get that, and we'll put that on there. We'll get the lighter ones, and we'll put them on. And this is big enough that I can make 3 labels with that, because I'll just cut them apart. Okay, so now let's go to these. The reason I'm so excited is because every time I went through this and I said, oh, I wish I knew where my photos were, because we used to go to this balloon festival almost every year, and I didn't know where my photos were. Well, one of the challenges for Scrapathon is to scrap some older photos. So I started going through my photos, and I found these, and I'm like, oh, now I don't know where that die cut is that I kept seeing. But I found it when I brought this out, and I'm like, okay, I know exactly where those pictures are right now. So even though I haven't put any pictures, and it's perfect because this is blue, the pattern paper kit is blue, and a lot of these balloons are blue, so I couldn't have asked for anything better. So they're definitely going on that. And maybe I can take a couple of speech bubbles, because they kind of look like hot air balloons. So we'll put that on there, and hopefully we'll get to use them. So I'm just throwing a bunch of stuff. Hopefully I get to use it. And by putting different stuff on there, that's how I come up with a lot of the different layouts that I do, is because I put different things. I always start the same way, right? I always start the same way with the foundation, the labels, the circles, and then I change the finishers, because I really find that you need a good foundation to get a good solid cluster, and then you change off your finishers. Now, okay, there's a lot of stuff in here. A lot of stuff. So let me see if I can find something else, but I think this one is pretty much got a lot of stuff, enough stuff in there. So I'm going to call it good, and I'm going to put that in a page protector, not a page protector, a big baggie. And I told you last week that I was almost out. I ended up finding a nice little stash of them. And plus I did my virtual crop where, you know, we did 10 layouts. So that freed up 10 of them. So I should have enough to do quite a bit of the layouts that I need. So again, I'm just going to do 2 for my crop, and then I'm going to do 1. I'll just pick one of those that I'm going to use next week, so I can do a page for here on YouTube. I'm going to put these to the side. So what I do before I turn on the camera, I go in my Project 100 tub, and I'm going to tell you, it's so awesome that I wrote on the top of the tub, I put a little label, and I put Project 100. And then the other one that I was doing for the Scrapathon, I didn't label it. And when I was, you know, at one point when I was trying to go through them, and I'm like, oh, which pages are for what, you know? And then I was like, oh, okay, I named this Project 100. So, phew. Crisis averted. I mean, I could have figured it out, because I could have went and listened or watched the videos to see which page kit I had used for what. But that's that's time consuming, right? So I was so happy that I had done that. So organization is definitely something to do. I think I'm going to do these little little hearts. Oh no, I got this. I'm going to use these ones just like that. And then what did I use on the last one? Butterflies. So I don't want to do butterflies on this one. I'm going to do this. No, I'm going to do some flowers. Let's do flowers. Let's do some flowers. I haven't used flowers in a bit. So I'm going to do some flowers, and then we'll add some other stuff from the containers too. So how I get so many questions. People PM me, people send me emails and messages on YouTube saying, okay, where do I go to sign up? So you go to NicoleJones91.com, you go to classes/store, and then under class, you'll find Scrapathon. And then you sign up, and if you've bought anything from me before, you just type the code in 5 off, and it'll take $5 off. So it'll go from $30 to $25. Once you sign up, and this is the part where I get a lot of questions, you're going to get an automatic file. It's nothing that I personally send. We have our store set up that it just sends it to you automatically. And then that way we don't miss anybody. And then in there, you're going to get a file called Welcome PDF. Open that up. It has all kinds of information. It has the link to the page where the videos are going to be posted every day. And then there is a code there's a code for all the videos, because all the videos are protected. So there's a code for that. Then there's a code where you get $5 off again, but on digital prints. So you can get whatever digital prints that you want. And then you go, and right now we're having a 50% off sale. So you go and you pick 5 digital prints, but really it's like you're getting $10 off because we're having a 50% off sale. So I just thought that I would explain that. And that's what I mean by it's like you're paying $15 for the class, because you're getting $5 off. So then it brings it down to $25. Then you get $10 in products, which brings it down to $15. And then you can print. And we don't have just 1 or 2 choices. You're probably going to spend a little bit of time, figuring out what you want, because we have a whole bunch of different digital prints. I might, you know what? I don't know which flower that is. So I'm going to put flower, and I'm going to do this. So I know which one it is. And I need it in pink. Pink. Okay. Because we have 5 different types of flowers. I know that's 5. But this one here, not sure. Okay. So I'm going to put a few of these. And I might go get the gray file, because I might put some gray ones in there too. Okay, so I'll go get the gray file. Okay, so I went and got my gray file. And then this is my red file, but that butterfly, that flower, the petals is that lightest of the red, and it looks like pink. So I think I'm going to take one of these. And I knew exactly what number this flower was, but when I stopped the recording, it's flower number 4. When I stopped the recording, I ended up going downstairs and having lunch and all that. So all of a sudden, it went from, a couple of minutes to find a file to almost an hour. So I don't remember what I was talking about, because that was just too long ago. Okay, so I'm going to take a few of those, and I thought maybe this is the colorless file. And it comes free in bundles. So I'm going to grab a few of those because it's black and white, and I kind of like that, like with the pink and the black. So I might actually do those colors. So I'm giving myself lots of options because I'm not going to be home. I'm not going to be here at my desk where I can just go and grab my file. So even though I have extra stuff, that's okay. Also, because I'm only bringing 50. I'm only bringing 50 kits. And if, lo and behold, if I get them all done, then with the leftovers, I can make more page kits on the spot, on the go. So I'm hoping, I'm devising a plan before I go of how I'm going to try and get that achieved. So when I come back and I start, see, for me, this is a working weekend. So I'm going to bring my computer there so that I can download the videos to my computer. So if my phone gets full, I can absolutely just move things over to my computer and then free up my phone. But I am going to try to make it, I have a phone that has 256 gigs. So I'm going to make sure that I have quite a bit available. And then that way I'm going to have lots of room to film on my phone. And then if it gets too full, I'm going to make sure that my computer, I have a 500 gig computer. My computer is quite old. I think it's about six years old. So then I'm just going to make sure that before I go, that I'm going to empty my computer. And see, that's another thing that I have to do before I go. Not only do I have to make my page kits, but I have to make sure that I, empty those so I have lots of room to film. Okay, I think I have a lot of stuff there. So we're going to move to the last page. And then I don't know which kit that I'm going to choose to make a layout next week, but I'm going to choose one of these 3 that I'm making today, and I'm going to make a layout for here on YouTube. And then when I come back from my crop, I'll be set, because if I do make 50 pages, that's going to be a lot of layouts, and it's going to allow me to do different things here on my channel, because I'll have all those ready, and I can just I'll get this one. I can just then film other stuff, right? Trying to get myself so that I'm ahead. Okay, so this is the original yellow, and this is the more yellow, and that's the color that I need. So let me see. Okay, I think I want Fluffy. I love his name, Fluffy. Or I like to say Ibu. I like to say the French name for it too, Ibu. Or maybe, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is the more yellow. So maybe I can grab a couple of the more yellow ones right here and put that in there. If I'm a little sillier than usual, I'm just going to blame it on being tired. I'm just pooped. Okay, I don't know where the little ones of the more yellow is. Well, that's not good. It should be in here. I'm sure it's in here somewhere. I am sure. I'm pretty sure I printed all of them. I don't see it right now. Oh, you know what? I bet you I printed 2 of the regular owl. That's okay. I'm just gonna, I don't mind mixing them up. So we'll do that. Then I think I'm just gonna do like 2, because the rest I'm gonna do butterflies. So I'm gonna do a mixture of butterflies and owls. Oh, maybe I should do a purple. Yeah, I'm gonna put this guy in here. I'm gonna do a purple guy, and then it'll bring the purple from that little bit of pattern paper there. And I haven't started with the other stuff yet. Okay, so I got to get Josh to do the more yellow for the viewfinders, because that's a fairly like new color. So a lot of our digital prints don't have the more yellow yet. It'll come, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Okay, this color there, I think I can make work. I can make work, and then I'll use the purple for the 1.5 inch circle, maybe. I know purple is one of these colors that's just so difficult finding in collections. So I'm so happy that we have, you know, purple in our collection, so that, and everything that we do in all our colors, and then that way there's, you know, a variety, not only of digital files, but also of the types. I think I'm going to go with the lighter yellow. Okay, and then I'm going to add some arrows. I can't believe this is my last page, because I had that hour in between. It just feels like I just started, but I already did quite a bit, right? Okay, how about I look in, I'm going to keep this out. I'm going to look for some purple arrows, and there they are right there. I see them peeking. And then I'm going to cut these out, and I don't know if I'm going to go with a yellow arrow or a purple arrow. You know what? Let me see. I'm going to go with these, and I'm also going to put some yellow ones, and then at the time that I do the layout, I can decide whether I want to use yellow or purple. Again, I'm not going to have all these files. There's no way I'm bringing all these files with me. That would be a lot. And last time I had brought some, and I didn't even touch them. So as long as your page kit is like well stocked, you shouldn't have to look for something else. Okay, so here's yellow and purple. Okay, so let's grab a few things. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this. Yeah, you shouldn't have to, you shouldn't miss anything, because you're making sure that you have lots. So I'm going to put this away. I don't have a lot in these, so even if I just grab a few things, I'm going to put the pencil. You never know. Maybe when I look at the page kit, maybe the pencil will remind me of something that maybe I can scrap. Okay. The kitty cat's the right color. Probably won't use it, but you never know. You never know. If it's there, then I may use it. I like that, so we'll put that in there. Crafting is my superpower. I like that. There's nothing in there. There's only that. You know what? There's so little things in both of these. There's no reason why I have the two of those. So I'm just going to put them together. There we go. So this I'll keep to use maybe another time. Okay. So I could probably do this with these too. Yellow and purple, I don't have a lot. I still have a basket that is full of embellishments. So I'm going to have to do some sorting again. If you remember when I did that last time, I ended up with a bunch of stuff. I'm going to put those enamel dots in there, try to use them up. I ended up with a bunch of stuff and filled up a lot of these containers. So I think it's almost time to do that again. You know what? One last try. Let's see. I just saw this house that had yellow on it. So it looks like I have some yellow embellishments right here. So I want to put that in there and try to use it. I have a picture of a pretzel. I'll have to find it because that was in 2007, I think. Whew. Yeah, I'll have to look back and see. 2007? I'll have to look back and see. I remember, I know exactly what trip it was. It's when we went to Tennessee and we drove to Tennessee and we stopped in New York. So that wasn't 2007. 2007, I went to Palm Springs. So I think it might be 2006. 2006? I think so. Anyway, I can just go look and find that pretzel picture and scrap that. Okay, I'm not going to use this pattern paper, this kit for sure, because it's going to take me a while to find that picture. But I'm going to take one of these and I'm going to make a page next week. And now I have 2 more. So I'm up to 36. So I just need 14, right? 14. So next week, I'm going to finish up those 14. So I'll probably do a couple of days of 5-page kits and then one of 4, something like that, and get all 14 done. And then we can move on to the next stage of, adding cardstock. Let's just review. How much do I need to review? Because I need to figure out how much time I have left. I have 21 days left, so I have 3 weeks exactly, and I have to get all this done. So if I do the rest of the page kits in a week, then that gives me 2 weeks to add the enamel dots, the washi cardstock, grid paper, then do the journal and the title. I should have, and add the photos. I should have enough time to do all that. That stuff doesn't take as long as this. This takes a long time. So if I can get this done, then I'll have everything ready. So that's it. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. If you're enjoying these videos, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, it helps my channel so much. And also when people subscribe, it just tells YouTube to share my videos more. And I would really, truly appreciate it. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.